Hi, this is Kelly. Welcome to The Skinny. I know we're a little fuzzy, but I think it's because Kim's phone is sucking right now.
My Apple iPhone needs to go to the Apple store.
It needs a visit from a friend.
It does. I'll do that tomorrow.
Yesterday at the Weight Watchers scale was uber fabulous for both of us. For me, I lost 2.8, which is, that's a huge weight loss for me because I don't lose like that generally. So I'm minus 77 pounds and I'm 8.6 to goal, which is startling to me and has caused a little bit of anxiety just because now I'm no longer gonna, once I get goal, I'm no longer gonna have that number to really work towards. So I'm having a little anxiety about that. So we'll talk about it.
Yep, I'm Kim. I did good at the scale, 1.6 down for a total of 97.8. So I'm 2.2 from that 100-pound goal. And then once I hit that, then I'm just going to address reaching my final goal, and I'll break that up a little bit too, because there's still plenty left for me to break up. So I'll work on that. But at least I want to hit that 100-pound. My goal, my little goal is to do that by the end of August.
Yeah. And then I want to make her handhold me for my maintenance and
well, your plus is you have someone who's still doing that.
I do. I think that's going to help me maybe.
I think it is too.
Have less anxiety.
More than you think.
I think so too.
I do.
So let's talk about what our meeting was yesterday. It was a really great meeting.
Really a good one. It was that kind of whole, are you glass half empty or glass half full mentality? Yeah. Do you have that? Where are you at right now? And should people raise their hand who are glass half empty right now? Who's glass half full? And I think it kind of reminds people, if you are running currently on that glass half empty, you got to find a way to turn it around, because if you don't, it will take over your weight loss journey in a very negative way.
It's true. I mean, in general, we're both half glass full people. Generally, just our general personality. That's our nature. Mm-hmm. But please don't think that we don't hit the glass half empty.
Everybody has those moments.
And I think it could be whether it's something emotional happening in your life or whether your weight loss journey isn't going like you the way you want it to go. So we talked about both things. You know, if your weight loss journey isn't going the way you want, and if it's an emotional thing. So let's talk about like if your weight loss journey isn't going the way you want.
Well, that's hard. I mean, that's really hard. Because it drags you down, and you feel like, do I just give up? Because it's not. And here's my suggestion, because I know that if I ever get in that spot, here's what my plan. I got a backup plan because I work that way.
Yeah.
I think I would sit down and write down, what is working. Even if I'm glass half empty, there's
Force
something.
Yourself
Something
to say,
is working.
What's good?
What's good?
Yeah.
Write down what's good. Embrace what's good. Be excited about what's good. And then write down what's not going so good.
And maybe why. And be proactive about it. Because there's power in that.
There is power in that. What needs tweaking? And then write down, what am I completely failing at?
And
3 columns.
I'd go another column. I'd say, what can I do better? Even though I'm doing it really well, is there other things I can even do better?
Well, yeah, but you know what? As long as you know, hey, this is good. I'm going to be excited about it. I'm going to keep doing it. What I'm kind of okay about, but it just
I'm
really
okay
needs
about
work.
But how
but
can
it still needs work.
But you got your okay, and you're like, but how can I make that okay better?
That's true. And
so
then what's succola?
What's succola?
Because everybody,
everybody has succola.
If you're having the glass half empty, then there's obviously something that's succola.
There's obviously going to be something.
Figure out what it is.
Well,
I think sometimes you don't know what it is.
I'm glass half full, but I can go, I'm doing succola at this, like water. I'm doing succola at water.
The thing. You know that.
I know that. I do.
That's the key. If you don't know what it is that you're being succola at, you need to figure it out.
Yeah.
And I think once you figure it out, I think there's power in figuring out what the problem is.
There is. I think it makes you feel more
half full, maybe.
Maybe. Like, I'm in control of this. I know what is not going right. And it makes you more in charge. And I think there's definitely the power that makes you a little more positive.
It's easy to roll over and play dead.
Oh, my Lord.
I mean, sometimes you just want to crawl in the bed and just call it a day. But that's not an option.
Just don't take the vanilla wafers with you. I'm not taking the vanilla wafers with me.
I'm
going to cover up my head, but I'm not taking it with
me.
The
vanilla wafers. Yes, that's so true. Oh my God, that is so true.
Everybody has emotional things that go on in your life. That is life. I mean, you can't avoid that.
But here's another thing. If you have other things and you feel like it's really impacting your weight loss, maybe take control of the weight loss get that under control, get everything going good, and maybe that will bleed into everything else.
That positivity.
Maybe that positivity.
Because you know when there's those emotional roller coasters that everybody experiences in their lives. I mean, that happens. You can't avoid it. Big things happen in life all the time. And when those things can be dragging you down, it's like, but there's this one oasis of control and maybe positivity and success that can hopefully will eventually bleed out into that other part. It's hard.
The good things about my weight loss journey have bled over into the rest of my life. I totally believe that.
I do too.
I think that all of those positive, good feelings about this journey have definitely impacted every other part of my life.
I mean, I can be a negative Nelly on occasion.
Oh, yeah.
And then sometimes when I'm doing that, and I'm like, okay, you're just being a negative Nelly, then I'll start to kind of try to think of the things about my life that I love, you know? And it's the same thing with weight loss. I mean, that journey.
Just
so it's
fix the little things and feel like you've got some control going on.
Yeah.
I like that. I like knowing I can maybe force a little bit of glass half full in there. Sometimes you have to work at it.
Sometimes, generally, I think it can come easy. Sometimes it's just a personality trait. I mean, I think it can come easier for us.
Sure.
Because that's our nature. And if it's not your nature, I think it's a little harder.
But
I still have to work on it when I'm in the dumps. I mean, I still have to dig deep.
So, work on the list. If you're feeling glass half empty right now, make your lists. Make those lists and work toward what you can control. And I think that is such a positive way to approach it. Because then you are doing something positive. You're making yourself be glass half full.
You are. And I think I like that people in our meeting were really honest about
they really
thinking,
were.
I'm struggling. And I think sometimes you just have to go, say it, I'm struggling, and this is why.
There's
and
true power in saying it out loud.
Even talking to a friend, though. I mean, I think it's helpful. I have somebody who I can talk to, and
especially someone who's going through the same things you are.
She's not only, I can talk to her about the things that are troubling me in general and what's happening in my life, but she also understands the weight loss part. So it's like finding somebody who you feel like you can just and say what you need to say, and then maybe even share the good things. Don't, sharing the bad things, sometimes you just need to get it out, but share the good things too, because I think you just got to remember that there's always something good. And even there's good from bad, because every time I made a mistake on my weight loss journey, I learned something from it. So
I agree with that.
Sometimes good does come after bad. So
and you know what? And finally, once you reach the point where you feel like your glass is half full, even the gains don't seem so bad.
They don't, because you're just
don't seem so bad.
Well,
it's another week.
It's another week.
Another week and I'll learn something.
Another week in the life. Another week in the life, and another week I'll learn something new. I'm getting ready to learn a lot new with goal weight, and it's coming for me.
That's true. But you've got to approach it in a positive way.
I do. I'm trying to be positive. I'm not going to lie and say I don't feel a little anxiety, which is some negative feelings toward it. I do have some of those. But I'm excited and positive too. I'm excited about goal weight.
Well, you'll need to make a list.
I do. I think
you're going to need to do to make goal weight a positive experience.
I am. And I'm telling her about all the anxiety I'm feeling about hitting goal weight, and I'm getting that off my chest because I need to, and but I also still have to feel those feelings. I need to feel them because they're there.
Yeah.
And I just need to get them out and get them off my chest and get past them. And I think and really, I should be thrilled and excited, which seems so weird because I really thought at this point I would be like, oh my gosh, and I am.
But you've got to remember that this journey has been a long time coming.
It has.
You've settled it. Your life has been that chase to the finish for a very long time. Yeah. And it's not going to be that anymore.
No, and I think that might be
a chase to something else.
The anxiety too is
probably.
It's like I'm losing something.
Yeah,
I'm losing that part of my journey, and
you are losing that part
weird. Of it. It's weird. I can't even believe it.
You would think that would be like the happiest thing ever, and not have
scary.
Yeah,
not scary.
But I can see why that it is, because it's something you've concentrated on for so long.
So those of you who goal weight, when you got there, share with me a little bit down below, did you have some anxiety, and what was it, and how did you get past it? And I'm going to feel my way, and you guys are going to hear about it, I'm sure.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You're going to hear about it. But I didn't think I would feel anxiety. I thought I would just be over the moon only. Yeah. And I'm that too. Don't get me wrong. I'm so that. It's like, you can see me, I'm getting emotional because
it's exciting.
I'm so excited, and I can't even believe it. But I'm having a little anxiety too. And I'm going to be honest with you, it scares the hell out of me, kind of. But again, look at me, I'm going to cry. The emotions are huge too, because I can't even believe it. It's been almost It's been 2 years and 7 months, and I can't believe it's going to happen.
So it probably will by your birthday. So November.
Probably. I'll hit 50 and I'll be goal weight. I don't know how. It's going to be weird.
Well, I told her she's going to hit the goal she set, and she's probably going to go, I'm going to go 5 more.
I might.
So she still might.
I might have another 5, and maybe that'll be good for me if I decide to do that.
Don't make it a goal because you just want to have a goal to chase.
I'm not. I won't. I'll be honest with myself because I promised myself that. So I'm being honest. So I'm going to be honest with myself. I'll be honest with you. So that's why I'm telling you this. I'm sure you guys are probably like, you're a nut for being anxious about being at goal weight. You should be thrilled. And I am. I really am.
But there's more that goes on with just being excited. I mean, we're all going to have other... It's been a long time since you've been at that weight before.
It did not happen overnight, people. It did not.
No, it didn't. It has not. But it's been so much fun, and it's almost like the end of a.
Maybe that's
talk
what
about the end of an era.
Maybe
it's almost like the end of yours, but not mine. And,
maybe,
and we're both going to be in different points.
Maybe
and that's kind of
sad
that we're both not going to be doing this part together. It's going to be different. It's just going to be different.
I think that's part of it. I think I have a lot of emotions, and I really have to. I have 8.6 pounds to figure them out and come to terms with them. And then slide hopefully into goal weight and maintenance and see how that goes. Yeah. So you guys will hear it all.
I'm still not done. So
you're not done. I'm gonna glom onto her.
She's gonna be like leeching on my weight loss.
Leeching onto your weight loss. Hey, I'm gonna be up with the scale going, oh, let me look. It's gonna be weird. I know. I'm so emotional right now. And ever since yesterday, I feel kind of emotional. And
that's all right.
It was seeing the single digit to goal. It was really seeing that got me. So that's all right. Let's talk about other good things.
Yes.
Like favorite things. We were losers, but
I found a couple of new things and I haven't tried them yet.
Can I share mine? I'm going to share this one first.
Yeah.
We have not done it yet, but I want to because I love bolognese.
And I have some ground turkey in the...
Yes, so this is going to happen. It is called spaghetti bolognese, and it's this mix of powder, and you can put it in your ground turkey or ground beef. It's a seasoning mix
by Maggie
World Market.
World Market.
Yeah, World Market, and it's 3 SPs for this whole container to go into your like turkey or your ground beef.
Yeah, and if you're just using a small amount, it's just you 3 servings in the container.
Right, and I might
1.1 SP per serving.
And we're really good. What we would do to make this is we would portion out the ground beef to 2 servings.
Yeah.
And we would put up approximately, maybe a serving or 2 in this, depending on the flavor. And then
test it out.
And test it out. Because we do the spaghetti by serving. Because we're very careful
about
having
And I love bolognese. So for me,
I do
bolognese. Trader Joe's has a bolognese already made. It's frozen. You can just add, it's a sauce and the meat in it. And it's actually really good too. But I thought I'll try this. Something different.
It looks really tasty. And so we're going to give that a try.
And while I was at World Market for that, but while I was at Trader Joe's, I really noticed 2 things I kind of hadn't noticed before.
Because we don't do a ton of prepackaged food anymore.
Not anymore.
We used to do a ton.
As far as frozen is what we're talking about. Other stuff, heck yeah, I do. I do. Convenience
frozen
for me. Frozen, we don't really do a whole lot. But this, when I was getting my macaroni cheese, which I love.
Of course we do that first.
I noticed this one, and I never grabbed it before. The other one I didn't notice until recently.
Yeah.
It's the reduced guilt baked ziti.
Oh,
and the whole thing, I think it looks great. I love pasta.
I do too.
The whole thing is 10 SP. I would do that for dinner.
Totally reasonable for dinner.
I wouldn't do it for lunch.
No,
but
that's too much for me.
I would pull 10 points out for dinner, not for lunch. The other one I would potentially do for lunch.
Yep.
And it's the Trader Joe's Reduced Guilt. It's spinach and cheese stuffed shells with marinara. And I think they look amazing.
They look awesome.
So I'm very excited about
what actually I would even
SPs.
What I would even do with this is with if like we did, we do chicken and broccoli. I would do this as a side dish and split this with you.
Oh, that'd be great.
That would be a great little side to that. Yeah, I would because it looks like there's 3 of them. We'd each take one and split another and do it as
2 big ones. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
It's like a side dish to me. So I would totally do that. I would even do this as a side dish with maybe some chicken, because it was almost chicken parmigiani.
Oh, that's true.
So we would split this and make
chicken breast.
And then I'd probably mix some chicken in there a little bit.
That's a great idea.
It's almost like a chicken parmesan and some ziti.
Oh, that's a great idea. We could totally do that.
I'm a fan of that. So if you're cooking for 2 or you're
splitting up,
or you're cooking for you and you want to eat half, maybe you take half for dinner and half for lunch with something else.
Yeah, that's actually really
mixes it up a little bit.
I love chicken.
Me too. I'm trying to think if I have any non-favorites. I think my non-favorite thing I'm going to say this week is we went swimming yesterday.
We did.
It was so much fun. And yes, it stormed off and on, but when it wasn't storming, we were swimming.
Yes, we were.
And we went to, I have to do a call out to Gunner. He's a Weimaraner, and it was his birthday yesterday. So we had a birthday party and we went swimming.
Yes, we did.
Happy birthday, Gunner!
That was my favorite thing of the week too. Was having a birthday party for Gunner.
It was great.
Because that's what we always did for.
We love dogs.
Yeah, we love dogs. Our dog was very spoiled.
Very spoiled.
That's 1 year this month we've lost our baby. So
It's a baby.
I know. So yeah. So we're. But yeah, debating the.
Kim wants a poodle.
We haven't had a standard poodle that we had for 15, almost 16 years.
We live in the same house, so we shared a poodle.
Yeah. So I am kind of having anxiety about bringing another.
We're having real anxiety over here.
So I'm holding off. It's been a year, and I still can't do it. I think we'll get through Christmas and get through all of the winter, and then we'll address it maybe in the spring. But
she wants a dog, but she doesn't.
I do. I would definitely get another standard poodle, a girl. I have a preference for the girl.
You should share a poodle. Share a picture of our poodle.
Our poodle. That's only her eye.
It's so cute.
It is cute. Let me grab it.
Let me share our poodle. This makes me happy.
Share the poodle. It does make me happy.
This is a spoiled was a very spoiled poodle.
She was chocolate brown, but I think we're gonna go red. And
Isn't
that's
she
her
cute?
face.
Her name was Suki Boo.
It was Suki Boo.
Isn't she cute?
That Kelly did a close-up picture. These are her ashes. Yes, we are those
We're
freaky
weird.
people. This was my baby.
Yeah.
So
We're
yes,
weird.
we may be getting a baby in the spring, so you'll get to meet. Believe
It's
me,
my
they'll-
baby.
They'll be up in the grill. Let me tell you, the standard poodles have to be part of everything.
So my baby will want to meet you. Kim, she's got too many chicks. Yeah, we're gonna have some glass half empty feelings in this house for a while about the dog. About the dog. Yeah. So we will see you later, and hopefully we'll still be glass half full. You too.
Bye.
Bye.